Recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'd like to thank the ranking member, Mr. McCall, for yielding to me and for his strong support on this piece of legislation, along with the chairman of the full committee, Mr. Engel, for bringing H.R. 1632, the Southeast Asia Strategy Act, to a vote. I'd also like to thank Congressman Castro for his persistent support of U.S.-Asian relations, and I urge my colleagues to join us in passing this important, straightforward and common sense piece of legislation. Southeast Asia is of deep strategic and economic importance to the United States, and its global influence is in fact growing. In 2015, the United States and ASEAN elevated our relationship into a strategic partnership. To fully realize this partnership, the U.S. needs a proactive, coherent regional strategy that addresses all aspects of the relationship, from trade and humanitarian goals to diplomatic and security arrangements. The Southeast Asia Strategy Act ensures that it is the policy of the United States to coordinate with ASEAN and its member states in the interest of promoting peace, security, and stability. The legislation instructs the Secretary of State to develop a comprehensive strategy for engagement with the region, including information on alliances and partnerships, investment, development, security cooperation, energy security, human rights, and capacity building on enforcing international law and sanctions, and creating more open, reliable routes for trade. I've had many opportunities to meet with ASEAN officials and foreign ministers, and one message I hear repeatedly is that the United States must demonstrate strength and leadership. Congress should listen closely to our allies demanding stronger leadership, and not just because China would be sure to fill any vacuum in power. ASEAN is a powerhouse and an end in itself, and this bill will ensure that U.S.-ASEAN engagement becomes ever more fruitful. I urge my colleagues to support the Southeast Asia Strategy Act, and I thank you, and I yield back.